What is up, guys? Welcome to my episode 6 of the Wayward Guide for the Untrained Eye Tin Can Brothers web series reaction. So far, it has been excellent. It has been awesome. But I gotta say, I don't think I've been more excited to get into an episode than I am to get into this one. Like, the last episode left off, essentially Connor Creek was going crazy. Like, there's protests and everything like that, like end of days. It was ridiculous. We know that werewolves exist. We know one of them is named Connor. I can only imagine that is Connor from Connor Creek. Oh my god. We need to get back to the house where Artemis found the werewolves, like now that it's no longer a full moon, and just kind of roam around and see what's going on. Paul is a fucking werewolf. Like, it's bad. It's not good. Everything seems to be going wrong. Once Paul turns, it's essentially going to be Artemis against the world. And I am like excited to see that, but I'm also really scared because I love Artemis. I love Artemis and Paul. Like, their chemistry together is so perfect. But I don't want to see anything bad happen to either of them. But we're pretty sure Paul is a werewolf, so that ship may have already sailed. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited. I hope this episode is a little bit longer than the last one, because I needed more. I craved more. But regardless of the length, I know it's going to be good. Like, this has been awesome so far, and I'm really happy I didn't watch any trailers or anything like that going into it. This has just all been just like, what? It's all been just brand new. It's a treat. I definitely recommend you guys maybe give it a shot. Like, go watch a movie that you know nothing about. You've never heard about it. You've never seen a preview. It's fun. It's cool. It's kind of like a little bit of gambling. You know, like, will it be good? Will it won't be? I'm lucky though. I kind of hit the jackpot here on Wayward Eye. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, if you want to see all of these right now, my reaction for all of them, they are available on my Patreon, link down in the description. But let's go ahead and get into episode 6, Elective Memory.
I just feel like werewolves are in right now, you know? Like, I imagine Connor Creek's going to be getting a lot of attention from the outside, and I want to be in for it, ready for the kill, you know what I'm saying? The werewolf train, I'm going to ride it, and I'm going to wait until my one true love hops on board, you know? It's like, toot toot, all aboard!
Yeah, I think that's the same kid.
What's with the costume?
No, this is not a costume, okay? It's Wolfware. It's a way of life, all right? It's just like an original product line I started out here in Connor Creek, USA, baby. Because everybody knows a trendsetter's better than just a trend, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find some, you know, something to wear. Did you guys need sponsors for the podcast?
No, we're good.
No? Well, hey, why don't you just try something? Hey, what's up, all you youths out there? It's Donnie Meadows here. I'm the founder and CEO of Wolfware. So if you need any, like, crazy stuff to sink your teeth into, just hit me up. I just came up with the sink your teeth into right there. It's pretty funny. Also, hey, if you're looking for love, I'm 17 years old. I'm blonde. I'm 5'9". I'm really not desperate, but I could really use some love right now. Okay, please come find me. SOS, save me from the town.
Weird.
I'm starting to feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Huh. Such a good theme song.
I guess all these last-minute funerals have ironically been great for business.
Tell us about it.
I'll tell you this. You keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Yeah, which is positively terrifying right now because we don't know who our friends and our enemies are.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to think that you guys don't really know anything.
Well, that may be true. But I'll tell you what we do know. Agnes, too chatty. Covering up for something much? Werewolf.
Barney lives on the outskirts of town. We all know he's lying about that stupid egg. What else is he lying about?
Werewolf. Rita Waldberg spends all her time with dead people, loves dressing corpses. Too obvious. Not a werewolf.
How can you be so sure? I mean, What if one of you is a werewolf and has been lying to the other?
Honey, what's our greatest secret?
That we have no secrets.
Not a wolf, not a wolf. Of course not, never, not my sweetie.
Hi, y'all.
Is everyone okay? All right. Oh, I take it this is my arrangement. Here on the floor. Okay. Okay, well, bye. Oh, I'm not a werewolf.
Oh my god.
Jury's out on that one.
1, call the mayor's office, tell her not to come to that town hall meeting. There's just too much heat on canines right now. 2, contact Quinn and Vern, put together some sort of catering order for tonight. Tell you what, a local Quiznos certainly would come in handy right about now. And 3, I want you to
What exactly are you planning to do about public safety now with all this werewolf pandemonium?
Yeah, and has anything like this happened before in the town's history at all?
Sure, 2 or 10 dozen times. But you know what? It's always been disproven. A scare. That's all this is. But I wish it wasn't.
Oh my
As
god.
much as I hate to admit it, Aubrey, your great-grandfather was onto something. I heard them. Madison tried to shoot them. Paul was attacked by one of the damn things.
tell you what, I'm about ready to pack my bags and hop on the next bus out of this town. At least in the big city, they don't have werewolves. Just vandals, thieves, miscreants, flashers.
Ryan, Prism, Odin, all against the expansion of Minor Mole, all dead. That can't be a coincidence.
Now quit! Look, what do you want me to say, huh? That I'm a werewolf? Are you happy now? Is that good for your story? People's lives are at stake. Now, if you want to butcher the reputation of the good people of this town, do your first.
Oh, dude, meat puns. That's a rare medium. Well done.
This isn't a joke.
Ah, tree sap and a mustache. Closed already, huh? I was hoping to get a couple of raw ones for a little block party barbecue I'm throwing in honor of the old wolf hunt.
Wolf hunt?
It's bound to be one eventually, right?
Let's hope not. What street sweeping was this morning? I checked.
Recording with expired permits.
What permits?
Connor Creek!
How can anyone expect to control the
Could everyone please calm down?
No. Everything's coming apart.
civilized discussion? We can't just be like yelling at each other like this. It's not. This is.
Shut up.
What are you yelling at? She's yelling at you.
I will address everyone's questions and concerns, but first we thought it best to start this event with an in memoriam for those lives lost. Very sad, okay? Rita?
According to AGS, this is a typical tradition for similar events such as the Oscars or the Country Music Awards. Let us begin.
How was that medically possible?
I'm a mortician by trade, but taxidermy is my calling.
Oh no!
Be realistic.
Oh.
I say we
no.
mount these in the town square to honor our fallen friends. Now, for
Can we
Prism.
stop glorifying these gruesome maulings and get to the bottom of this werewolf problem? Possible werewolf problem. No, I have a wife and a child to protect here, okay?
I'm 16, Dad. Yeah, how do you know it's not gonna be us protecting you, honey?
No, it's now. The last thing that this town needs is families turning on each other.
Says the man with the family full of crazies.
Exactly. My family is the least of our concerns, okay?
Sounds like something a werewolf would say. Who said that?
This seems like a good time to introduce some of my new vegetarian menu items.
Quinn, love you so much. I think we have more important things to focus on, okay?
Oh, really? Because if we're looking to snuff out werewolves, meatless meals might be a cunning way of exposing them through starvation and providing a healthy, balanced diet so that the rest of us can remain mentally sharp and physically fit.
Son of a bitch,
But
Corey.
what do I know? I've just spent my life pursuing culinary excellence.
That's such a good idea.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can I just say something? Connor Creek is my home, and I hate to see us all fighting. We are still a community, and I am still your sheriff.
Oh, sheriff. Still. Well, aren't we a bunch of lucky folks? I thought you gave up your career for a life as a politician.
Okay, now hold on.
And can you also maybe deliver our mail? Since because of you, we lost our only postal worker.
I lost my love coach.
Well, Madison lost her brother. I almost lost mine to these monsters, but playing the blame game will not help us. Facts will. Let's start with motive. There's clearly a connection between these murders, so let's find out what the werewolves might want more than anything.
I am a werewolf.
No, you're not, Reverend.
Okay, I'm not. But regardless, I just want everyone to know that my church is open to all, even wolves.
Good attempt, Jerry.
Cool. Can we get back on track?
Why do you care so much, huh? You're not even from here.
Because I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you could help us by delivering our mail.
It sounds like you're trying to divide us.
You were divided before I even got here, apparently more than you realize.
But we were happy.
Or at least blissfully ignorant.
When you think about it, this all started the night you got here.
Sure did. Not a single death in this town before then. Ever.
What? I had nothing to do with this. Your town has a history of... Aubrey, you said...
I said that my great-grandfather was full of hooey, that's what I said.
Artemis, you know, when you and your boyfriend came here, I had such high hopes. Finally, someone was gonna break the barrier between Connor Creek and the outside. Usher us into a new world of Chili's and Ross dress for lesses. But I have to say, I've never been more disappointed to know that my judgment was wrong on that one. Part of this.
Help me! My egg! Preserve my egg! The last dinosaur egg! I spent my whole life believing that's true, and dang it if I ain't going out the same way! Retrospectively, I probably should have spent my last minutes telling you who did this.
Oh, fuck! No! Shit. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, that... From just that initial viewing, that initial just sight of the oddities guy, that it looked like a knife wound. Like, that did not look like a werewolf attack. That looked like somebody literally came up and like slit his throat. It was too like where it needed to be. It wasn't as like crazy as like an animal attack as Darren Chris's was. Oh no. Okay, let's go ahead and get big. All right, so let me say, I'm getting some real big Poe vibes. Like, everybody's a suspect. Like, I love it. I fucking love it. That, like, okay, let's just talk about the episode as a whole first before I get into my theories, because there are some. So, yeah, the flower shop bit with Ashley and Jason Alexander's son was awesome. They are becoming, like, my favorite townspeople. Like, I really, really love them. I love that the butcher, he made a food pun. Again, just reminding me so much of Edgar Allan Poe. I'm a little sad that the riot didn't continue. I kind of wanted to see what happened with that at the end of the last episode, but I don't know. Apparently the sheriff got everybody calmed down, I guess. But yeah, episode was great. Something that I had not really considered, though. Lauren Lopez's character, like not the mayor, but like the mayor's aide, I guess. She is really, really like infatuated with the outside world. I don't know if it's like an obsession. I mean, could she kill to, bring more business to Connor Creek? Because you got to think, if that mining expansion goes through, which it did, we found that out in the last episode, I'm sure that it'll bring a lot more jobs to Connor Creek. I'm sure that more houses will spring up, and then that, in turn, would bring in restaurants. She'd get her beloved Chili's and her Ross Dress for Less. So she is starting to get a little bit suspicious, but I don't think that she's capable of murder. I just, with the character. I mean, watching Poe, little Poe spoilers here if you have not seen the shipwrecked Edgar Allan Poe thing, from the get-go, I was like, dude, Charlotte is totally a murderer. Like, she gave off I don't know, something about her personality was like, yup, you have killed people. And I just don't get that with Lauren Lopez in this. But, okay, so the oddities guy, the guy at the end, like, we got to talk about the end. His wounds, like, I saw he did have a little wound, like, on his, like, ribs or something like that. But it was mainly the cut across the neck, which looked very perfect, which, definitely looked like a human killed him. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure if a werewolf had attacked you mortally to the point where, like, this dude was, like, limping coming into the city hall, a werewolf is just going to kill you. A werewolf is not going to, like, if they've already attacked you and if they've already wounded you, you're not going to get away. Like, you're probably going to die, right? I guess Paul survived. I don't know. But if we go back and we look at that town hall meeting at the end, there were people that should have been there that weren't there. Because if the oddities man was killed by a human, our suspect pool is now these, like, 7 people. And they are Silas, was not there. Honestly, I didn't really expect him to be there. He kind of does his own thing, so, whatever. The bartender from the Dead Canary, Dylan Saunders' character, also was not there. I mean, he could be taking care of the Canary, but I feel like the vast majority of the town is here. Why wouldn't he be here? Little bit suspicious. The guys who give the directions, which are just hilarious when they're in there. Very minor character, but they were not there, so it's possible that they killed the oddities man. The butcher, Dostoevsky, I cannot remember his actual name. He was also not there. I know he was locking up his butchery earlier that we saw, but I can't remember if he actually had, like, a reason, if he was, like, leaving town or something. So that's a little suspicious, but I still don't think that it's him. I mean, just kind of like what the flower shop people were talking about, like the taxidermy lady. I feel the same way about the butcher. Like, eats raw meat, is always handling, meat and all that stuff. It's too obvious, not a werewolf. But then, the last 2, though, are the big 2. There's Truman herself, the lady that just won the seat on the town council, and they just approved the mining expansion. I don't know why she wasn't there. She's on the town council, and this was a pretty important meeting, so that is very suspicious. But the one that really got me, that I don't know why they're not there, the dude from the flower shop. If you go back and look at Ashley Clements as she is sitting in the city council meeting, the guy is not there. He's not there. She is sitting, she's got chairs all around her. He isn't there. Why? Why isn't he there? But then, like, who had the motive? What human had the motive to kill the oddities guy? Like, I don't know, maybe he was snooping around. Maybe he was going somewhere he shouldn't have been, and maybe the bartender caught him. Maybe Silas caught him. I don't know. Oh my God. This is really good. I am very sad that I have to wait a week between each of these episodes. That seems like cruel and unusual punishment. I've been living in the era of binging things for far too long to go back to this, but it's where I am. And I got another month of waiting to finally get conclusion on this story, which has been great so far. Also, if anybody from Tin Can is watching, if I could get like a little just audio file of Nick Lang saying, hooey, I would love to put that as like my ringtone on my phone. So please hit me up with that. Otherwise, yeah, please let me know your guys' theories down in the comments. Like, I love, coming up with my own, and I absolutely love reading your guys's. Just, it oftentimes will open up my eyes to like different possibilities. Like, oh, you know what? I didn't think about that person. So please do that. Otherwise, yeah, this was super fun, and I cannot wait for part 7. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in a reaction very soon.